Hello all, welcome. In this video, we are going to see what is Spring Boot and how we can create a simple Spring Boot application and how it is working internally quickly. It is a introduction video. We don't cover in detail. Okay. So what is Spring Boot? Spring Boot is a standalone production grade Spring based application that you can just run. It means it is just a Java application from our point of view. It is just a Java application which can act as a web server. It is not only for testing or experiment, it is production grade. It means you can develop applications in Spring Boot and run it in the production and serve the customer. It is production grade. That's what it means. So in Spring Boot application, it is a Spring base. It is coming from the Spring group, Spring projects. It is offer from the Spring Foundation, Spring Framework Foundation, and it is used to create a quick web application server. There is a Tomcat server embedded in it. So when you start a Spring Boot application, it starts the Tomcat, which is internally embedded at 8080 by default. So it means it's a Tomcat server bundled together with Java code and Spring framework. So if you see, it has a Tomcat server embedded by default. That's the container embedded in it. You can optionally use Jetty or Undertow servers with Spring Boot. And one important point here is we don't need to create a war file separately and do the server deployment separately like earlier days. You code and your code will act as a server. So I repeat, your code itself is a server. So if you look back a few years back, we used to have web server or application server like WebLogic, Tomcat, JBoss, WebSphere like that. Separately, it will be running and it is starting, and you will develop your applications in Java, J2EE, Spring Boot, whatever framework you are, and you will develop and you will deploy the jar file or war file to the server. And once you restart, your application will become available. So this is what we used to do, and most of the software companies and software project they are still doing it. But to quickly develop and serve the customer, these days the Spring Boot is being used. So what it does is it is bundling together web app server along with your code, along with your project application. So that is what I am trying to depict here in the picture. So your web or application server as well as your code is merged together, and when you develop your code and you start the application, it is a server already. There is no need of separate web application or web server, application server or web server like Tomcat, JBoss, WebSphere, WebLogic. Your Spring Boot application itself is a server which has internally Tomcat embedded in it. So that is the difference. Okay, enough of theory, and we will now see quickly how to create Spring Boot application quickly. So Spring Framework itself providing something called Spring Boot Initializer or Spring Boot Starter, which is https start.spring.io. If you type start.spring.io, that is the website where you can create your Spring Boot, plain Spring Boot application. You have a choice, either you can create a Maven project or Gradle project, and you can choose a language among Java, Kotlin, Groovy. I have chosen Maven and Java, and you can also Spring Boot's version you can choose, and then you have to give group name, which is a reverse of normally your company name. So I'm giving com.springboot ke underscore, and then artifact name is the basically your jar or war file name. I'm going to give Spring Boot demo and the name of the project and some description. Okay, so the package name is something like your company name dot your application name. Don't modify it, let it be the default one. And You can also select the Java version. We selected 8. And here comes the important part, dependencies, add dependencies. There are lots of dependencies available if you go through this list, but we are going to develop a simple web server. So I'm going to select Spring Web. As you can see, it is used to build web RESTful services using Spring MVC, and it is uses the Apache Tomcat as the default embedded container. It means there is a container embedded in it that is called Apache Tomcat. That is the server. It is acting as a server, and using Spring Web dependency, you can develop RESTful server applications, basically the web applications, or you can respond with HTML also. That is up to you. But anyway, we are going to develop a web server, so I am including Spring Web dependency here. Okay, so there are lots of other dependencies available. You can quickly go through this list, but we are not going to use anything except Spring Web for our demo. This is supposed to be a very simple web application which will just start and say I am started in this so and so port. So that is what we are going to do in this tutorial. So this purpose of this tutorial is to let you know there is a Spring Boot component or server available where you just create a Java class and it will act as a server. You can place HTML files. You can start and browse the server. You can create REST services, microservices using Spring Boot. All these all these points or topics, this is the starting point, Spring Boot. So using Spring Boot, what are all things you can do? You can create microservices. You can create monolithic application. You can create simply a API server, etc. So what I have done is when you click generate in the web page, it created a zip file. I placed it in my laptop and I extracted it. So the next thing we will see is we will open it. We open this project in some IDE and see what it is created. So I'm going to use IntelliJ IDEA for opening this project. So I have IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. So I'm going to open this project just to see what are the things the Spring start.spring.io website created for us. We told that website we need a Maven project with the Java 8 version with Spring Web dependency. So we'll see what it is created. I'm going to open the project. So when you open it, it is downloading the Maven dependency. So ideally, it should have only one dependency, Spring Web. Let us check. So it is a very plain, simple application, Java project, a Maven project. We can say it has a pom.xml and it has two dependencies. One is Spring Boot Starter Web, and another one is Spring Boot Starter Test. So the test is the dependency which is coming along with Spring Boot Web. So our main thing is Spring Boot Starter Web. So this is the dependency which we use to create a web server. And if you go to SRC, which is where our source code exists, there are two folder Java and resources. Resources does not have anything, it's empty, and it has a one package which we have given in the generation during generation, and it has a one simple Java file ka Spring Boot demo application, and it doesn't have anything except main method, and it has Spring Boot application annotation. That is very important. That is the indication to the Spring framework that it is a Spring Boot application. Okay, at Spring Boot application annotation is the important part. So now I run mun spring-boot :run. That is the command to start the Spring Boot server. If you see, it is saying Tomcat started at port number 8080. So from that, it means you can understand that it is a Tomcat server running internally, which is embedded. Maven command to run is mun spring-boot :run is to start the server. So this is what I want to see in this video. If you have any clarification or doubts, please ask in the comments. I will answer. This is our simple Spring Boot application server.